I'm on the subway. This is sick. Before we start the Has-Beens podcast, I just want to tell you, I love ya. Love ya. I'm enjoying my time in New York. Can't wait to check you guys out next. Can't wait to join you guys next week. And yeah, have a good Thanksgiving.
Hi, welcome to the Has-Beens podcast. I'm Holland.
I'm Skylar.
And I'm Holden.
So today we have a couple topics, but we don't have any secret topics. So we're probably going to talk about the new updates on the Brian laundry case and Thanksgiving plans, and then our teacher stick talk. So yeah, Skylar, if you want to talk about the Brian laundry case, take it away.
Okay, so his autopsy thingy, whatever you want to call it, the idiot's autopsy came out. I should not be laughing about this, but his autopsy came out, and it came back to suicide and a gunshot wound to the head. So where's the gun at? Who the crap knows? How did he get the gun? Who knows? All we know from Stephen, what's his face, Bertolino, idiot face, the lawyer for Brian's family, and I guess used to be Brian's lawyer, said that they did have a gun missing when they turned all their guns over to the FBI but one, but there was one gun missing after Brian went missing. So there was also a gun that is registered to Brian. The attorney Bertolino would not say if the gun that was missing was Brian, was the one that's registered to Brian.
Were there any more other questions that you had about the case? Because I know, like, before we started, like, you had a lot, and, like, they were very good points.
Yeah.
Where's the gun? How did he get it? Which I think the gun that's either his or his parents' gun. Why the Petito family would not release a statement, and that was answered by the United States Attorney Office, and the FBI said not to, because they're still looking into possibly charging other people in connection to the case.
Okay.
So, and then what's in the notebook? I mean,
wait, what notebook?
The one that they found with his remains in the reserve.
They found a notebook?
Yeah. No
I didn't hear about
that. Yeah, no one knows what's in it.
And they haven't released what's in it or anything?
No, I'm sure the FBI.
That could be the most amount of evidence.
Well, and here's the thing. Okay, so you have the notebook, right? Well, there was a dry bag. If the notebook was in that dry bag, that notebook didn't get wet at all. You have to think. That notebook would not have got wet if it was in the dry bag. Now, if it wasn't in a dry bag, the next question would be, is it salvageable? Salvageable. Northport Police says they think so. It's the last thing we got from Northport PD before they said, we are not answering anything. It's all up to the FBI. And as you would know, the FBI isn't going to release anything.
When do they theorize that he died? Like, how long was, like, his
No one
body
knows.
there? No one knows.
Well, I mean, that's another question I have.
Yeah, for him to be, like, fully, like, decompose, that would have taken a while.
Yeah,
like,
supposedly they had a piece of skeletal remains back together to do the autopsy.
Yeah. It was just his skeleton, like, there was no, like, skin or anything?
I mean, don't... No?
I didn't know.
It kind of sounded.
Huh?
That's kind of how it sounded, but, you know.
Well, I mean, I was asking you, because I know you've done much research.
Florida. Wait, did they find it in Florida?
Yes, it was found in Florida. So then you have, well, it was underwater. You know, that whole swamp was underwater before it receded. Yeah, the water, you have the heat, the humidity, and all of that. How long would it take for a body to decompose in that? That's hard to say, because I don't know.
Right. What temperature do you think the water was on average?
The water was, or just the air temperature and the humidity? I mean, the air temperature was probably 80, 90 a lot of days.
Yeah.
Maybe some days high 70s. And then you add in the humidity.
Yeah.
In Florida, in August, or in September and October, the humidity in September is so high in Florida, it's barely even into October. So then you have that.
In hot, humid weather, it takes about, okay, this is worldbuilding.com. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks for a body to decompose in a high temperature and humid climate.
Well, I mean, so let's just say the first day he went out in that reserve, he killed himself. Let's say the first day he got out there, killed himself. That had been September 13th.
Yeah.
Still would not have been enough time.
Yeah.
Still would not have been. No, that might it'd be right near that.
Yeah.
It would be near 6 to 8.
Like a body, like not to sound like creepy or anything. I feel like, well, now Holden, you have this in your search history now. Someone's just gonna pull it up. Be like,
Now, yeah.
yeah. Anywho,
FBI is like, where's this dude hiding the body?
exactly. No, but like not to sound creepy or anything, but I do research a lot of cases, and they talk about like how long the body takes to decompose, and it takes a long time. You have to think.
Yeah,
about
it takes a while.
I mean, the hot, humid environment plus with it being underwater in the rain, could that contribute to maybe a shorter time?
That.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to think.
I mean, and like, I don't know. It's just because I think that I saw one thing, and it was that the remains weren't his, and then like it switched back that it was his. And I know there was some doubt because of general records, you know.
Yeah, there was some doubt that it wasn't. Now, there was DNA comparison. Medical examiner's office said there was DNA comparison. I mean, you can't fight it now.
Yeah.
It's DNA. It's proof.
Yeah.
That Brian's dead.
Yeah.
I think the FBI really right now is still investigating his parents. And did they, after the fact, after he returned to Florida, did they do anything to the van? Did they delete text messages? Did they throw away even an article of clothing? That could get them charged with obstruction, aiding and abetting, whatever the charge is, throwing away, I guess, tampering with evidence.
Yeah, sure.
Tampering with evidence. Can't really charge them with harboring a fugitive because Brian would have already been out in the reserve and possibly already dead by the time he was officially a fugitive. Because he was not officially a fugitive until the U.S. Attorney's Office released that warrant for bank fraud. And even when he became a fugitive, he still had his Fifth Amendment right not to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not to incriminate himself, and have representation from legal counsel, attorney, So that's the thing there.
Yeah, and none of the FBI hasn't like released. Like they're not releasing a lot of information at all.
Well, I mean, it's the FBI.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what do you expect?
I mean, they said
that's like what rubber country in the mud, but do you think they're going to tell us this at all?
No.
Exactly.
I don't think if it's up to the FBI, we will never know what's in that notebook.
Never.
And that's what sucks. Like I don't know, because there's a lot of cases where it's just a complete mystery because the FBI hasn't released stuff.
But here's the thing: once the case is closed, what evidence becomes open record?
Oh, it does?
When the case is closed, what evidence would? 911 calls, CCTV footage. That stuff becomes public record after the investigation is closed. Well, depends on where the CCTV footage is from. If it's from a private business, I mean, they still don't have to give it to you. But, like, I think Fort DeSoto's, because that's a county or state-owned park campground, they might have to, because that would be public record.
Yeah.
Calls, any 911 calls related to the case that they have held, that's public record. Anything it's hard to say what's going to be released, what could be public record when the investigation's totally closed.
Yeah.
We will probably get more light on the case, but I don't know how much light we'll get on the case. How many answers?
I mean, usually text messages like become public, so maybe if there are any incriminating text messages, those will probably become public.
I think the notebook is all we need to incriminate him.
Exactly.
I really think there's
they're
a
not going to release
confession.
that. If they haven't, then they're
No,
not.
no way are they going to release the notebook.
I think they have a confession in that notebook, and I think they have a suicide statement in that notebook.
They probably have a suicide note in that notebook.
I think, sorry, when you have skeletal remains and bones, it's pretty hard to prove he shot himself in the head.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think, that'd be pretty hard to prove. I mean, yeah, you supposedly went and tried to reconnect the skull, but still, it would be hard. And there's the FBI doing a tampering charge and not the local DA. I'm responding to what chat's saying. I think the FBI would do it because it's a federal case and it's not really a local DA case because of how much it crossed state lines and how the crime actually occurred in Wyoming, but the tampering would have been in Florida. And really, did someone, and I'm not thinking this happened, because there would have been no one out there to do it unless one of his parents went to Wyoming, but I don't think they did, would be moving the body.
Yeah.
Did he kill her right where they found the body? Or did he kill her, maybe strangle her, I guess, maybe in the van and then move her out there?
Wait, so where was the body? I know that she was pronounced dead by like strangulation, but like where was the body?
It was out in the Grand Teton National Park, about it was either 100 or 300 feet from where the vloggers saw her van, that creepy video. Where you saw the door shut, it was about 300 feet off to the left of that.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, because like I there's so many parts to this case, and I haven't done research. I mean, I've done some research, but definitely not as much as you. And I just wanted.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Geeks over here.
Hmm.
We're all a bunch of geeks over here, except for you.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm geeks and like other stuff,
Yeah.
Do you remember the summer case?
What case?
The summer case, like the girl who went missing, like.
Summer Wells?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's talk.
Huh?
Yeah, let's talk.
Oh God.
Yeah. So I haven't heard anything about it in like 2 months.
Well, that's because it went on Dr. Phil 2 or 3 weeks ago.
No.
Parents went on Dr. Phil to do their dumb thing.
On Dr. Phil.
Yeah, Dr. Phil.
Why?
I'm sorry, Dr. Phil.
That old man.
All right.
Yeah,
look,
no, Dr. Phil doesn't help anyone.
I liked it, and I'll tell you why I liked it.
He can maybe fix like one kid who's addicted to Fortnite, but like can't do anything else.
Dr. Phil
and it's all
had a
just
behavior panel. He had a behavior panel come in and look at these and their body language, and the behavior panel interviewed them. No, they examined body language. It was very interesting. They asked the mother, with mother and father together, one question about the cornbread mafia.
The what?
Cornbread mafia. A lot of people know what that is, but that's a bunch of like drug people, stuff like that. Okay,
sorry.
cornbread mafia. It's supposedly a term that they use in Tennessee. I'm right on the border and never heard of it. I look into a lot of cases, but it is what it is. Candace, as soon as I said that, she broke down. She left. She took her microphone off and left. She took the microphone off, got up, she was crying and everything, and walked out of the room. She had not been emotional the whole interview until then. She's like, I feel like I'm being interrogated again, her normal dumb crap that she's done. So then, Brian Enton from News Nation, a lot of people call him News Daddy. If anyone that follows the Gabby Petito case, Brian Laundrie case, knows Brian. I probably shouldn't have said that, but you know.
You know, it's good.
Oh,
It's true.
the way you casually said it is hilarious.
Okay.
But it's true. That's like the new thing on Twitter. Even the former FBI agent that works with him is now calling him that.
It's a little sus.
So he came to Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee. He was in Kingsport and Rogersville, which is right near where she went missing, and came on and kind of talked about the case, interviewed her dad, Don Wells, and interviewed the sheriff of Hawkins County, Ronnie Lawson. The sheriff of Hawkins County confirmed to Brian Enton, or if you want to call him the other thing, that I said, they did pass a polygraph test. Both the dad and the mom passed the polygraph test. He did.
Okay, the polygraph tests are never reliable. That's why you can't put them in court because they're so unreliable.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dad's had a DUI within the past month. Well, whatever a month now.
Yeah.
The summer case has been interesting. I wouldn't mind. I think I could get. I'll work on it. Next Tuesday, I know we were supposed to do the Bachelor episode.
Mm-hmm.
How that's going to work, I really don't know, because I don't know if we're going to have enough people again.
Yeah.
And, if we want to do it, we'll discuss it, but I could, and I think it would be very easy for me to get a local reporter on to talk about the case, the Summer Wells case, and I think that would be easier than what we've been trying to do.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And I wouldn't get two, because the two that covered the case the most, well, they're from competing TV stations. I have to pick one or the other. I want to pick one, but I also want to pick the other, because I know the other a little better.
Which one are you picking?
Do what? I mean, I think I know which one I'm going to ask, and then if they say no, go to the next one.
Yeah, that's the thing to do.
But I am going to pick the one first because I know them a little better. I have more rapport with them, more background with them than I do the other one.
Yeah.
Nelson, what you just asked in the chat.
Continue forever.
We decided not to talk about those because it could get political quick.
What?
Rittenhouse and Arbery. Rittenhouse and Ahmaud Arbery.
I can put a.
Okay, let's not talk about that.
And we can discuss that off stream, because I'll tell you my opinion. Off stream.
Person. How shall we say it? Person mentioning that in the chat.
Yeah, Holland knows that person well.
Yeah, Holland knows that person. That's mentioning it in the chat very well.
I don't know if I know that person too well, Holland. Who is this person?
I mean, I have like 2 classes with him, so I'm very fond of that man too.
Yeah. Hold on, you.
See, I don't have any classes with him, so I need to know who this is, Holland. Holden cannot answer this either.
I'm in the room from you in first period. You should be able to hear him. He wanted to give $6.2 billion to the Soviet Union.
Okay, so Holland, can you tell me who this is?
No comment. Hold on.
Here.
Well, I'm sorry. It just went, and it scared me.
Background switch.
No, it just switched and it scared me. No, not the photo, just the way it switched. I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is Summer, right there.
Yeah.
That's Summer Wells, the girl that me and Holland was just talking about. So I've got scanner audio and stuff from the night she went missing. So next week, instead of doing this Bachelor episode, I think we do a Summer Wells. Well, it don't have to be all on Summer. If I can get the local reporter on next Tuesday, because we can't do it Wednesday next week, because I'd like to eat next Wednesday evening. And also be able to talk Thursday morning. I will see if I can get her on Tuesday night next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
And we can talk about this case.
Yes.
Just scared Holland half to death.
No, I do have one question. So, whenever this thing was still a really big thing on the news, I heard one case where she went missing from the backyard, and then I heard another case where she went missing from like the basement or like somewhere there. So I've heard like two conflicting stories.
All right, hey Adam. I don't know.
Hey, Adam.
See, I don't know what you would consider a backyard on that property. You know what? I could. I'm not going to, because the times this dude is normally on YouTube streams, it normally don't end up too well because he's normally drunk. There's normally tons of cussing in the background at his house. I would get Don Wells on here, Summer's father, and the news reporter on here at the same time. But if it wasn't for him most of the time coming on YouTube streams drunk, I would do it. To be honest, I'd ask. I don't know how well I'd get, how good, the response would be. But we're trying to help find his daughter. I mean, I think they should, supposedly it was a fight just to get her mom out to L.A. to film Dr. Phil.
Which I can get it if she don't want to go on Dr. Phil, because I don't really agree with Dr. Phil, but like if it was like news reporting or anything,
she don't want to do any interviews.
Yeah.
She didn't want to do any interviews?
No. She's done like 3. One, and that includes Dr. Phil. She's done one with WJHL, one with some YouTuber podcaster from the interviewer named Chris, forgot his last name. And she done the one with Dr. Phil. And I guess you can count the behavior, if you want to count another one, the behavior panel, because she talked with the behavior panel. Then she talked with Dr. Phil. I mean, that's only 4 interviews.
Yeah.
Dawn has been a lot more outspoken. I think Candace knows something that Dawn doesn't, and this is a theory, but the way she's been acting.
A game theory.
So, what I'm going to do right now, so I know I do it because I've got forecasting to do after this, I'm going to let y'all talk, and I am going to text the reporter right now. And we've had someone on from their station before, and so I want to text them and see if we can get something going.
Wow. Wait, so you know this person, like, directly?
We could say that. I mean,
well, suspicious the way you looked up, just like...
we could say that. I mean, we could say that. I mean, what do you mean by directly?
I don't know. I'm just stunned by the way you said that. You were like...
Alright. Well,
this man was Jennifer Jo Cobb, okay?
Alright. Well...
you looked up, you went...
Right, the way... we know each other, kinda. Like, I mean, I've been offered to go on a ride-along before, but with the news station.
You've offered what?
To go on a ride-along with the news station before, doing this whole case Inception.
You should take that and fun with it.
Well, I kind of did, but and kind of didn't. So, we ended up never getting it planned. COVID sucks and everything else, and how the case started taking off. And everything. Look, I'll say this. They won't care if I say this. This was back in June. So, Candace said, alright, it's either Candace or Dawn said, alright, I'll do interviews. Okay? Back when this case first started. But guess what they asked for to do the interview?
What'd they ask for?
Just guess.
Yeah.
Take a random guess.
Wait, okay, wait.
So the media wanted to talk to them because, they were Summer's parents. They're going to know the most information.
Mm-hmm.
They asked for something from the media for them to talk. Guess what? Guess what it was?
Money. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they asked for money. There is one station that ended up interviewing them. I don't know if they paid.
Wait.
But I know they at least asked one station for money for an interview.
Wait, so the parents asked the news station for money to talk about their missing child.
Yeah.
Okay, that just seems like you don't care.
Bingo.
That just seems like you're using this as a publicity thing. Like you don't even care that your
Yeah,
daughter's.
it's just like like this could be.
That is what I was told by someone
She could very well be just like
that
they
works
could
for the
be doing
station.
this as a publicity stunt.
Well,
Like,
the daughter is missing. She's gone somewhere. She's not in that house or near that house.
They haven't. They haven't even found like her body or anything.
She's missing. No one knows where she's at. The sheriff has said we're no closer to finding her than we was on June 15th, the night she went missing.
Oh my god.
Also, when they're asked, have you ruled Don and Candace out yet? We've not ruled anyone out. Anyone and everyone is a person of interest in this case.
Yeah, I mean,
Is there any evidence she was abducted? No. The parents keep claiming she was abducted. But I really want to know how someone's going to sneak up that freaking hill and get her and get back down there without getting caught on that property.
yeah, sure.
Next week we can do in-depth coverage.
Yeah, but like whenever I first heard like the suspicions about like the parents, I was like, oh yeah, because usually in cases they blame like the parents like first, but then like I actually read some of the evidence and I was like, yeah, it's a bit.
Okay, why do I feel like most of these cases, like there's gonna be like some retired FBI agent who's just gonna be like, oh yeah, we didn't really find the remains of them. We just told you that.
Wait for it to happen one day. Alright, the FBI was involved in this case, and I guess still is involved in this case. They brought in their CAR team, their child abduction team that specializes in child abductions. No evidence, when this case first started, no evidence was found of an abduction, though the parents have claimed that she was abducted by someone.
Just a random person came up.
Just a random person came up to that property, came in the basement, took her, and left. Basically. Or she walked out the door and they were sitting there waiting for her. Took her, left. See you.
With two parents still in the house, doesn't she have like some brothers or something?
Alright, the parents, so the dad wasn't home, he was at work. The mother was at home, but the grandmother lives in a trailer on the same property, or a camper. So the mom was over at the camper, you know, fixing her mom's knee brace, which is the grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And then came back inside. Well, while she was fixing her mom's knee brace, the three brothers who are now in Child Protective Service custody, DCS custody, they was taken from the home. Watch a tour of the house by the interview room, and you'll see why. The house is a mess, cluttered. So supposedly the boys was upstairs, you know, watching TV, as most, you know, kids 7, 8, 9, 10, they, you know, those kids watch TV at that age, are watching TV a lot at that age. And they said, well, someone went downstairs, which is where her room is, you know, her toys and all that is, to play with, you know, some of her toys, you know, something normally she would do. Well, then Candace, you know, was yelling for her, even went down there, and she wasn't anywhere to be found. This is the story, you know, from the parents. Did this actually happen? Who knows? And then and then there's nowhere to be found. They think someone came and took her and left with her. And just left. Why does that make no sense?
Yeah, that does not like.
Okay, so
if you see any video of the property,
that would mean, including Summer, excluding Summer, that would be 5 people on the same property. You would think it'd be kind of hard to kidnap someone.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Yeah.
3 people in the house, 2 people on the property.
It just seems. To me, it sounds like one of those stories, like, you know how you're writing an essay, and you're like, get to your like word mark or your page mark, and you just say like, and they all live happily ever after the end.
Yeah.
kind of like that. You just end it
Guys,
on like
we've got a reporter for next week.
End it.
We do?
Yeah.
We do?
Told y'all it happened.
Boom.
Is it on Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Got it.
No.
I will talk to you guys about after this. I'll talk to y'all about who and what, and I can't talk today.
Oh, call out. Oh, speaking of not being able to talk, I've been calling people out. So like, I did this on Tuesday. Say statistics.
Statistics.
I can't even say it right now.
I used to not be able to say it. I literally had to practice saying.
Statistics.
I've asked like 6 people, like 5 of them haven't been able to say it. They're like statistics.
Yeah, I used to not be able to say that at all.
I could barely say statistics.
So we are not doing the Bachelor episode next week. That has been called off.
Yes.
We gotta have something else we have to do next Tuesday night. Summerwell's Case. Episode 17.
Wait, so is the person gonna be like talking with us, or is it like a pre-recorded video?
No, they will be talking with us live.
Live. Okay.
We might, and I don't know yet. I might have to talk to them, but we might have to go and do it at 7:30 instead of 8. So we could work that out.
We could get on News 5.
We could do that. I'm telling you, that's a real chance. At least some social media pages.
What?
We could get on some. Well, if I get on her Twitter, I'm sure she'll retweet my post.
Yeah, she'll retweet us. Just look at my ceiling there real quick. Sorry.
Alright, I'm getting those worked out. I'm getting that worked out. So, but it is happening next week. So you would love to join us?
Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll skip to the happier story. So we found our teacher's TikTok.
Oh.
Okay, you guys have to tell me which teacher this is after we're done.
After we're done recording?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was Jeanette Carson.
Okay.
Jeanette Carson. That's her fake name we have created for her. We have found her TikTok, and it is full of hilarious things. It is now privated after the kids found it.
Yeah. So me and Holden have the same world history class together, and
Oh, it's her.
Huh?
Yeah, you know.
It's her.
Yes, it's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it is she who shall not be named at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know her name, to be honest with you, but you said that now. Who it is.
Yeah. So we all created Joan of Arc, like, drawings, and she took, like, it's a famous TikTok audio. It's, like, these weird noises, and it's supposed to be describing, like, how the drawings look. And so she mentioned that she made a TikTok about us. And so our whole class went on a hunt, literally just, like, hunting down, like what was what, And it was fine. Like, we literally had to look at her Instagram and everything.
Yeah, like, let's see. How did Mason found it? By going to, he had to find it on John Battle's Instagram. He had to look up the followers of it. Then he had to find that, and then he used the same thing that she has as her name. He typed it into TikTok and found it.
Yeah, so I don't know how he found the Instagram in the first place, because it's not like her name. Like, it's something then her name.
Yes.
And so it was so weird. He was like, "Oh, I found it," and we were like, "How'd you find it?" He's like, "Oh, I looked at her Instagram," and we were like, "How'd you find her Instagram?" It's just funny.
I was sitting like right across him. He went to, you know how you can like search followers of somebody. He searched the followers of John Battle. That's how I found it.
That's smart.
Oh, that's smart. That is really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. And, like, the funny thing is with teachers, the school system is, like, very strict on what you can post and what you can't post, because I'm friends, like, with someone that's a teacher, and she says that, like, you can't post, like, anything controversial. Like,
yeah, like, I graduated and went to high school, and my first day of high school, one of my teachers liked all my posts. I was like, were you like not allowed to, and
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and the school system's really strict on like social media and
Oh yeah, really strict.
Yeah. Very strict.
Very strict.
All right. Did we have another topic that we was gonna talk about? Then we got off on the Summer Wells case, which.
we had Thanksgiving break thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
Thanksgiving
staying
break.
here, and I will be sleeping on the couch tomorrow, and Thursday night, and probably Friday night too. I'll be sleeping on the couch.
Yes.
Good old family.
Yeah, good man. Got off anyway.
Good
I will
old
be watching football tomorrow. Well,
Yes,
I'll
of
watch the
course.
parade at 9 o'clock, and from 12:30 on, it's football.
Dude, nothing's more American than eating turkey on Thanksgiving and watching the Detroit Lions lose a football game.
12:30 tomorrow, Fox.
Wait, is Detroit playing?
Yeah,
I know
unfortunately.
they're playing. Who are they playing? The Bills or
The Bears.
the Bears? Oh my, that's every year, and they lose almost every year.
Oh, they're gonna lose again this year. They're gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna lose, and it's
They play them every year, and they lose almost every year.
yeah, they're gonna lose, and because they haven't won a game yet this year. They're gonna lose and embarrass themselves again on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
And then the Cowboys play the Raiders, I think,
yeah.
in the 4:30 time.
I think the Saints are playing the Bills, maybe.
Yeah, it's the Bills and Saints in the Thursday night time slot on NBC.
Yeah.
The middle game's on CBS. And then, I'll watch the parade from 9 to like 12 and then turn it over to Fox for football coverage.
Yeah, I watched the parade.
Yeah, the full day tomorrow.
I watched the parade, and then as soon as I hear them mention anything about the dog show, I'm just like, no.
Yeah, as soon as that
I'm
dog
sorry,
show starts,
that
I'll turn
dog
it
show
off.
is like the one time of the year where I will watch anything else on the TV.
Yeah. Like, I was over here working earlier because I announced basketball, and I was working on some production stuff and, getting sound bites together, trying to get commercials done. And next thing I know, I've just got the TV on whatever it was on. I just turned it on just to have, like, some background noise. Didn't really know what was playing. Next thing I know, how on NBC, when they have the break, the national breaking news, they'll go, this is an NBC News special report. Next thing I know, I hear that loud intro play. I'm like, oh, crap.
Oh,
Like, here we go. So, that sucks. But,
So what special report was it? Really anything?
Ahmaud Arbery's verdicts of that case.
Oh,
I mean, I did stop and watch it,
I was in the car going golfing today, and I got the notification from the news app, and it was the verdict of it.
Yeah.
I was actually watching the Rittenhouse live.
Yeah, I was too at school. Sitting at school watching it live.
You were at school watching that?
Me and him
watched
Talladega race.
Me and him almost fell down the stairs watching it race.
What class were you in while watching?
I was in music appreciation.
And she does not care for us to be on her. She does not care.
I just propped my phone up on my pop socket and I said, let's go. And I put my AirPod in and I said, let's see Rittenhouse either get acquitted or guilty, and it ended up being acquitted.
Yep. Which we cannot comment on because it's not like it to get political.
Yeah.
We will have our own statements about what happened. And if you have followed me on Instagram, you will know my statement about it.
If you want to know my statement, privately message me on Instagram.
You what?
If you want my view of it, you can message me on Instagram, Snapchat. If you have my number, you can text me.
Yeah, message me if you want my opinion on it.
Do not message me. I will not respond.
I will not respond.
I was just like, no.
I'm not responding.
Yeah. I will give my statement on it.
Yeah, and
if I'm asked.
I think I didn't just post that on my close friends list. I think that I posted that on my actual story.
See, I don't know.
Skylar and both know.
I'm gonna look actually right now. Did I post it on my close friends list or actually on my story?
Yeah.
Because if I did, you can't really even look back at past stories, so no, you cannot. I'll check.
Yeah. If you guys want that answer, just don't message me. Like Skylar and Holden know how long it takes me to respond, like in the group chat. Like
You mean an entire day sometimes?
Huh?
You mean an entire day sometimes?
Okay, no. See, I see the notification, but I'm just like in a spot where I can't respond. Like I'm in the middle of doing something, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll respond to that once I'm done with this, and I never do, and then like I realize it, and I'm like, oh crap. So you know.
Did y'all see my post about the John Battle football season?
No.
Okay, I posted a funny thing about John Battle.
Oh yes, I saw that.
You saw that? Am I
saw
wrong?
that.
Am I wrong?
No, because I think you texted me that too. Yeah, I saw that. It's not. Yeah, I think it was on your story.
When I first saw it, I was like, "That's Sean Battle."
Yep, that was
Sean
him.
Battle.
That was them. 100%.
I mean, yep. It's my dog coming downstairs. See my dog.
We're gonna have that Holden's dog replace Adam.
Yeah. Henry. Henry.
His name's Henry.
Yes,
And it starts with an H. We keep having too many H's on the show.
Too many H's. We got 3 H's.
Oh my gosh, that's 3 H's.
I'm leaving.
We're getting another dog named.
The S is gone.
We're getting a dog named Ollie though. Soon.
That's cute. Man.
Yeah.
You know. Hey guys, if you haven't noticed the shameless self-promotion behind me, you can go, if you need weather information, and follow those 2 pages. We are accurate. You know, you can trust us.
Don't do it. Shameless self-promos don't get you anything.
Okay, here's my shameless self-promo.
No.
If you're looking for an interesting racing league, go join the Forza Horizon 5 Racing League. We do not have a title sponsor yet.
The Has Been podcast is now the title sponsor.
The Has Been, okay, it's confirmed. The Has Been podcast is now the title sponsor of the Forza Horizon 5 Racing League.
When you get your sticker, since Has Been is, well, hang on. I'm going to rephrase this. I have to receive your sticker before I can give it to you. True. That thing is still stuck in Smyrna. It's been stuck in Smyrna since Friday.
That thing is still not shipped. Really?
Well, it's shipped, but it's stuck in Smyrna, Tennessee.
Stuck in Tennessee? Are you kidding me?
I would rather drive to Smyrna and get it at this point. It's been since Friday, and it's been there. And it's been trying. What they've done is UPS shipped it all the way to Smyrna, and then they want USPS to take it.
Oh, my gosh.
So they're trying to transfer it between facilities, and it's causing a huge mess.
Okay, I had something shipped. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. It was my gloves for my... It wasn't my gloves, shoot. It was some kind of clothing for my... It was my Sparko. My Sparko neck brace. Oh, my gosh. Henry, come down here. I'm down here. I'm alive. There's a person. But it was my Sparko neck brace, and DHL had shipped in. DHL ships like very fast.
Yeah.
Henry. Oh my, so pitiful. But anyway, DHL sends extremely fast, and they give to USPS when they're in range. They had to end up reshipping it to me because USPS lost it.
Why does that not shock me?
Your package was no longer being tracked.
Well, mine, it still says it's being tracked, but there's not been an update since Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm not ready to call the post office.
Tracked. And then, like,
Monday.
A week later, it is said that it's with DHL.
Well, Monday, I'm going to call the post office if I have to. I'm going to do it this week because it's the rest of the week holiday kind of crap, and I've got too much crap to do. I'm going to call them. If I don't have an update on it by Monday, I'm calling, and I'm going to be like, look, it says that UPS was trying to transfer it to you guys in Smyrna. It's supposed to be here, and it's not here, and I need it now.
You don't
get
need
it here.
it. You can just give it to me for Christmas.
Well, I got a feeling it'll be here after Christmas if we keep up at this pace.
True. I mean, have you seen the shipping crate still in California?
Well, yeah. See, I finished up my Christmas shopping today.
I still have one more thing left on my Christmas shopping.
I haven't done any Christmas shopping.
Wow, Holland.
Okay, so I meant to, but all my friends. No. I went to the store and I looked, but all my friends wanted stuff that wasn't there, so I have to go to the Pinnacle.
Well,
Shop.
you see, here's the thing. I'll be honest with you, like, I don't get stuff from many friends. There's like a few friends I do.
Yeah, depends on who, but I do.
Yeah, it depends on who it is, and there's a few friends I get stuff for, and then I don't get anything for the rest of them.
But, like, I always feel bad, because, like, you know, like, whenever you give, like, presents to, like, your friends at school, and then there's, like, people that look at you, I'm like, hey, okay, I wouldn't have gotten you more, but, you know,
Yeah.
I just feel bad.
Holland seems way too sympathetic.
Well, I might be able to bring Colin his sticker by the time Christmas break comes.
Yeah,
it'll be like Easter. It'll be like an Easter present.
Yeah, you're probably going to end up getting an Easter present, because if USPS won't give me information, I'm calling the people I ordered it from.
No, the only, like, you and you get to me by my birthday. Like, you get it to me, like, probably for 4th of July.
Yeah. I'll be meeting you at the track for you to put it on your card.
Oh, meeting me at the track? Yeah, meet me at the track in, like, spring practice.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, here's your sticker.
Yeah, here's a sticker I ordered for you back in, like, October. Yeah.
Oh, I just found that might interest Skylar more than you. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry if I completely bore you for a second.
Okay.
Sorry for you. Okay.
Oh.
Did you make that?
No, I didn't make it. I got it.
Oh.
Wow.
My God.
The Skylar String.
Oh.
It's even got Nextel Cup Series. It's got the old entrance. It's got the old sign in the middle.
Uh-huh.
It's the old stuff. It's perfect. I'm trying to see.
Skylar is fangirling right now.
It's beautiful.
It is.
It's beautiful. And it's even got, like, it's even the crooked track the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's before they repaved it, though, which is a good thing.
I don't know if I have anything here to beat that.
Anything here to beat it? I got Joey Gate's Mustang front
Shut
end.
up, Holton. You're making it worse. Well, hang on. I might have something to beat that.
Oh, no. Is he going to, like, put, like, a full stock car? Just like,
I wish.
Yeah,
this is right here. You can't really see it.
I can't see it. Doesn't count.
Can't see
it doesn't count.
I'm trying to get it. It's a picture.
It doesn't count.
It's my Twitter profile picture. It's a picture of me and Marty Smith.
Okay. You might get me there.
All right, and I've also got interviews with Chad Fincham, Ross Chastain, Tyler Ingram, Jennifer Jo Cobb, Ryan Newman.
Have you raced against Chad Fincham, though, and beat him?
No.
Have you beat Chad Fincham, though?
No, but I've got his personal cell phone number.
I have the Snowball Derby's phone number. Does that mean anything? No, not really. Because it's just like a tiny dirt track in the middle of nowhere. But
you want to call Chad Fincham, see if he'll answer me?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I mean, I don't really think he will, and it's 8:51, and I'd rather not, but let's see who else I have I could call.
He will answer. Tell him to ask him who Jason Milhorn is. Ask him who Jason Milhorn is.
Here, let's see if we have anyone else famous that we could call.
Oh, this might also interest you. This might also interest you, Skylar.
Throw this. Yes, that very much interests me.
That might interest you. It's got like you can see kind of a little bit of Elliott Sadler's collar in it, like when he ran the 38.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was 2004.
I can text or not Corey, God, that's her name. You know Terry McMillan, the one that used to drag race?
Yeah, could do that.
I can text his wife. I could get him on the podcast in a heartbeat.
Wait, why do you have his wife's number?
That is to get in contact with him for interviews and stuff.
I was so confused. You're like, I have his wife's number. I was like, wait. What?
I could get him on here one night.
I have the 2021 NASCAR champions, Bristol Truck Wing.
Come Bristol Race Week in April. Well,
Can you beat me here?
I don't know. I mean, I could get someone on the podcast one night.
You could get Chad Fincham on here.
No,
that'd
I'd
be
go bigger
awkward.
than that.
Holden.
You go.
I'd go bigger
Oh,
than
no.
that. Chad Fincham's boring. I'll get a drag racers are easier to get in my opinion. I'd rather get a drag racer.
They are. I've got a photo.
You want Erica Enders? I mean, look, dude. I walked up to her last time the drags were at Bristol.
If you can
Not this year. I was dealing with something family issues this year. But the last year before COVID that they was here in Bristol, the drags were here in Bristol, I walked up to her like hallway thing. She's out like signing autographs. I walked up to her, and she hit me in the head with her hero cards. Like it was like on first, like she's like, hey, how you like we know each other on first name basis. Like she like just we have a casual conversation.
Just a casual conversation.
Yeah. I was giving. I don't know really where they're at right now. I'd have to find them maybe for next week. But I have a Team Coletta VIP pass. So I went into this tent, right? This Team Coletta pit tent, the big hospitality tent. I walk in, and I'm, getting the tripod set up because I'm about to interview J.R. Todd. We're doing it kind of inside. It's not really away from noise, but, it's just kind of inside, trying to get, away from the crowd outside. So we walk in, and next thing I know, I'm getting the tripod set up, and I come and get handed 2 hospitality passes. I said, here you go.
Can't you give me one?
If I would have known you then and you would have been at the drags, you would have had one.
I was at the practices and like the semifinals.
If you're at the drags next time they are in town, you will have the time of your life. I will promise you. That would have been the year before COVID hit. The last one before COVID hit. I guess 2019.
I was there in 2019.
You come to the drags next June and see. I promise you. You'll have the time of your life. I
have a photo in a funny car. This legit let me sit in his funny car.
I've not done that. I've been in haulers. I've been inside the haulers. Interviewing.
How much did I say?
Those comfortable couches inside the haulers? I've sat on one of them interviewing Terry McMillan.
You sat on their comfortable couches?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did.
I sat on the comfortable couch, not even couch, the comfortable seat of my trailer, the wooden trailer, after winning a race.
You come to the drags in June. Take my word for it. You will have an awesome time.
So if I say, I know Skylar Doyle,
you will be hanging out with me.
I will get some places?
If you hang out with me and are with me, and if Erica Enders is there is a chance I get you in that hauler. I'm not going to guarantee it.
Yeah.
But because I will interview her, she'll be one of the first one I go up to. Clay Milligan, I've interviewed him about 5 times. We're about to go over 9 o'clock for the first time ever. I can get, if you go to the drags next June and we hang out, you will have an awesome time. You will get inside the takeoff area.
Wow.
I will guarantee you that for at least one driver.
I have a deal with you here, Skylar. I'm going to make a deal with you.
Oh, goodness.
If you can get one of the forces, like Brittany, John, any of the forces from NHRA, if you can get one of them on the show, or if you can get, trying to think of his name. I'm trying to think of who. Or if you could get Jimmy Johnson on this show.
Oh, well, Jimmy Johnson's a no.
Okay.
I've interviewed a few of the John Force Racing drivers before. Robert High and the Austin kid, the young one.
Yeah.
I've interviewed both of them.
So you could get John Force on here, but
No,
if you get
that one's impossible to get unless you're Fox.
If you could get one of the Force family members on here, or if you can get William Byron.
Dude, I don't even have contacts at Hendrick.
I will give you the first shirt that I make of Royal Family Racing merchandise.
All right.
Signed by me.
All right. You have to go to if I can get a NASCAR driver, because I'll start working right now. Right?
If you can get a full-time NASCAR driver. Full-time. You can't get like Mike Harmon or anybody like that. You have to get a full.
Because they suck. I got to get someone good.
Yeah, you have to get somebody interesting.
Jennifer Jo Cobb, in my opinion, I don't know if that would count.
Yeah. And
let's see.
The Henderson family, get a good word in for me. Get a good word in for me.
I don't know how to get a hold of the dude, but I know one cool dude that would join us, and he would be a NASCAR driver. But technically, he's not full time because technically he don't have a ride for next year yet.
Who?
Matt DeBedell.
Dang it, we need him on there. That dude is awesome. Or Corey LaJoy. Corey LaJoy is pretty cool.
Corey LaJoy's freaking awesome.
He's cool.
Let's see if Matt has his Twitter DMs open. Not saying he reads them.
Maybe very controversial for me to say, but Bubba Wallace wouldn't have a ride if he was white. Just saying.
I want to say silent, and none of their Twitter DMs are open, either Matt's or Corey's, and that sucks.
And there goes all my Instagram DMs. Just people getting mad at me about what I just said.
A lot at this point.
I didn't even hear what you said. So.
Yeah, it's probably best not to repeat it.
It's best that you didn't hear what I said. I said a very mean comment, as they would put it, a white supremacy comment, as they would put it.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely don't want to know it.
I'll tell you when this is over.
It's a very, what would they call it? What do they call him? Mischievous? Is that what they called him? Mischievous?
I don't even know what they called him.
Mischievous. People have so many adjectives for that man. Mischievous white supremacist. That's what I am. Yes, that is what I am. Yes.
And you're proud of
that
title?
I could do.
No,
Hold on. If the login that I have still works, I could get you into the NHRA media site.
You could what?
When this is over, I don't know if the login I have will still work.
You're gonna log in to the NHRA site.
Yeah, I'm not gonna screen share it while we're still live, but yeah, I might be if I can figure out the website to get into. I've not been in
I
that.
need to call somebody because they're like a huge NHRA fan.
Alright, so I think it's a perfect time to end so we can get this done.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. You are not even seeing us right now because I'm hitting buttons on my computer. Now you are. Thanks for joining us tonight. Like, subscribe, do all the stuff that Adam normally tells you, but Adam's not here.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, have a great Thanksgiving.
I will be here
listening
to Skylar and Holden nerd out about stuff.
Next Tuesday night, we hope to have a reporter. It's most likely, so join us then. Good night.